Okay, I'm joined here by Luke Garrard before we welcome a Tottenham Hotspur 11 here to the Mangata Development Stadium, Meadow Park. Luke, it's a test that you could say is similar to the Arsenal 11 that came here last Saturday. Are you looking forward to this one as well?
Really looking forward to it. Obviously, pre-season's tested us on many fronts. Went to Billericay on Tuesday night for a different type of test with duels and more combative play in the middle of the park. A lot more counters against because we dominated the ball, but Saturday will present a team that will probably want to utilise the ball just as much as Arsenal did. We'll probably have athleticism along their front line, and Wayne Burnett has done a fantastic job there, and he's managed in non-league before, so we'll know exactly what it takes and what we'll be trying to offer up come Saturday. But it's another part of our journey, our building blocks in getting ready for August the 9th, and at the minute I'm pleased with our progression.
Yeah, and obviously you relate back to that bit of Ricky performance. You mentioned in your notes improvements in aggression with and without the ball. Can you highlight any specific moments on Tuesday that showed that?
I felt they couldn't get out, especially in the first half. I speak about the stats and the metrics in the National League. 36% of goals come from restarts, 32% of goals come from counters. And we're trying to really emphasise on that in our training drills, in our match play. And I felt when we're offering the ball up with the personnel we have in them mid positions, being an Aaron Henry and Eric Souza, John Benton, we need to be really aggressive at trying to regain it as high up the park as possible. And I felt we showed that in good spells. I felt we were dominant in the second half, especially with the relationship of Newton and Claydon. Loads of productivity down that left-hand channel. We want aggression to run off people, run with the ball. And we're changing or trying to implement a better style. We're bringing in new recruits to enhance us, and I feel we're seeing that, especially on the ball. Got to tighten it up in terms of when we turn it over. We've addressed that. Had a good meeting yesterday, spoke to the group, and we feel that we can really improve in certain areas. But yeah, we're offering up a lot of opportunities in terms of in the final third. Now we've got to be clinical. But to go back to your question, a lot of aggression. I felt that we were front foot, counter press with a purpose on Tuesday evening, and we got to see that progress even further on Saturday.
Yeah, now we're halfway through our pre-season schedule. How happy are you with the progress that's been made thus far, and what else do you need to see improve?
Scoring goals, keeping clean sheets. I know it's a simple thing to say, but we've yet to keep a clean sheet. Probably haven't scored as many as we should have done. I felt we got into some real good promising areas on Tuesday evening, and we weren't, as I say, clinical enough. We know what the personnel we have on that front line, so we need to be a little bit more thought process in our play and our crosses into certain areas. And this is all the things that we've spoken about. There's been a lot of team meetings this year discussing how we can improve, showing people where we see things and what we want from them. And the first 3 weeks I've been happy. I feel that we're fit, we're strong. We go into a deload week next week. It's probably the perfect timing, being a game on Tuesday evening against Maidenhead and a game again on Friday against West Ham. But the group feels strong, talking to the experienced ones. It's been tough. It's been unforgiving. And that's exactly what I want. I want us to go into games slightly tired, slightly stretched, because I want them to pull on their reserves. So then when we hit week 4, week 5, week 6, we're going to be shorter, sharper in terms of our sessions, and going to be right at it come August the 9th. So there'll be reflection meetings on Monday with the staff. There'll be meetings, one-on-ones with the players, to ask about expectations, what I expect from them, how they see their season, and there'll be an agreement moving forward. So really positive, happy where we're at the minute. Now we need to tighten up on a few areas.
Yeah, you speak about needing to add to the group and being particular with the next few signings. What specific qualities or positions are you prioritising?
Probably 2 key positions, top and bottom of the pitch. I say we're particular for that because we get these 2 right. I think that enhances the group. We've done a lot of in-season business last year with Benton, with Callum Reynolds, with Rush. Then we signed, obviously, Junior Dixon, latter stages of last year going into this year. Now down Abdul on a longer-term contract. We then bring in the 3 lads in Newton, Aaron Henry and Jeff King. We've got 17 strong. I think certain personnel, and I say this in my programme notes, certain personnel are earning a shirt already. Certain personnel need to up their game. And I feel that the recruitment now for the next 2 or 3 that come in the building need to be of a level, because we don't need to bring in someone that's just going to be adequate to the group. We need them to be better than what we've got to enhance us. We could probably have signed 10 or 12 players, being myself and Charlie, but it would be foolish of us, especially because of the work we've done early on and how smart we've been with the chairman in getting people signed and committing them to this year. So the next bits of quality, hopefully, fingers crossed, it's sooner rather than later. It's a lot better for myself and the staff and the players to get someone in the building sooner to work with them. But yeah, we've identified a couple. There's a load on our radar that we're narrowing down, and fingers crossed we can get one in, possibly two in by back in next week, maybe early into week 5. But yeah, that's on the cards, and trust us in terms of what we're looking to bring in the building.
Yeah, and finally, Luke, what are you expecting from the Tottenham 11 tomorrow?
Yeah, freshness, a bite, because that's how Wayne works. Quality all over the pitch. I played there as a young kid, so it'd be nice to see what personnel they have come through their ranks. But I remember when I was there, it was all about one-on-one duels all over the park, and beating your man. So I can imagine that's probably stayed within their academy system. So yeah, it's exciting, because Arsenal's test was excellent for us. And again, tomorrow is going to be another great test for the group. We're manipulating the minutes as best we can. We're not flogging people. There'll be other people that obviously played 30 on Tuesday getting their 60s tomorrow, and we're just building them up nicely. And then obviously, come the West Ham game, we've got to start thinking about what it looks like August the 9th. So tomorrow we'll see a few changes at half-time, a few changes at 60, but from start to finish, we've got a strong group going out, and we need to make sure that we're right on it, deliver on what's expected of us, and let's hope it's a nice, tight contest between two good sides.
Thank you, Luke.